So in 2011, you guys released the album Margaritaville 2, The Reckoning. The first single, Good Day at the Races, it became a top 10 hit in Canada. The music video gets nominated for Video of the Year at the Junos. The video features you guys riding and racing on ostriches. What was that experience like for the rest of the world that has no idea what that's like?
uh, yeah, that's another sort of uh, you know, what's coming moment where we were like, what's coming next, and what weird thing are we going to get to do together? And that was it. It was awesome. I feel like there was a long stretch where we sort of didn't question things, and whatever bizarre next step we had to take, we would just take it, and that was in the thick of all that for sure. Um, that was so fun. I think that was the furthest we ever traveled up to that point to make a music video. That was shot in Wichita, Kansas, which is how far you have to go if you want to ride an ostrich. Um, and I had a blast. I'd never ridden anything. I'd never ridden a horse up to that point.
Might
Uh,
as well start with an ostrich.
might as well start with an ostrich. A little scary because they're, so dumb. They're liable just to run themselves into the wall and you with them. And they have no sense of danger whatsoever. And these massive claws that if you fell off and got stepped on them, and got stepped on by their claws, it would probably hurt, might really hurt. So, a little bit of a sense of danger, a little bit of a sense of competition, because even though you're not really racing to win, you're just kind of racing to stay on, like a bit of a rodeo. We were all a little bit competitive with each other, so it was kind of fun to see who would stay on the longest. And I think I did pretty okay. So it was fun in that way, but also just, another moment where, we're doing this thing together, and nobody else, who else in the world is riding ostriches? Uh, you know, I'm sure somebody, but it felt like nobody. So that we had this experience that only we could relate to one another. When it came to that experience, which is, again, a great, uh, teamwork building exercise.
And no band members were injured in the making of that music video?
Not seriously injured. A few of us fell off, but just merely a scratch, as they say,
Just a few flesh wounds.
just a flesh wound.
That's awesome. When I want to dive a little bit more into the music videos. When I think of Hollerado, what comes to mind is a fun band. So at concerts, it's just a party atmosphere, a fun atmosphere. There's the confetti, there's the songs that are fun and you can get into. So three things come to mind with Hollerado. So there's the fun concerts, there's your lead guitar riff to me is a big part of the sound of Hollerado. Just the clean sound, the catchy riffs. You somehow you come up with all these different catchy riffs through the entire discography. To me, that's a huge part of, when I hear Hollerado on the radio, I can pinpoint who the band is because of your actual guitar sound and your guitar riffs. And the last thing is I think of music videos. You guys did a great job of coming up with unique and memorable music videos and using the medium of the music video to really um, present the image of the band to the world. How early on did you guys know that music videos would be a very important medium of promotion for the band? You guys were consistent across your entire career of having a certain touch to the music videos for Hollerado.
Yeah, I think the second video we shot was for Juliet. Was that our after um after the first after the first Americanorama video? And um I think it was a meaningful one. I think like we knew, Juliet had legs as a song at that point. And um eh, we knew we had to like add a little fuel to the marketing fire for that tune. And the music video definitely felt important. We felt like it perfectly captured the idea of the song, and we knew that that was something that we wanted to continue doing. Um, plus plus we had a great time making them. We always enjoyed making videos, not just for making the videos, but because we believed in the music and we wanted to, um, we wanted to expose our music to as many people as possible. And that definitely felt like the way to go at the time. I don't know, I don't know how many people still watch music videos. I do from time to time, when there's a song I really love and, an artist who I'm curious to see how they've decided to represent their music visually. Uh, but how much music is being discovered through videos, through viral videos these days, I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's the same.
You're saying it
Um,
was different back when we were growing up and it was the Much Music and the MTV that just 24/7 was playing music
Man, it was
videos.
definitely different when we were growing up. And I think we still had a bit of that mentality, whatever it was 10 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, where, a music video, if it sort of got in rotation, maybe not on Much Music, but on YouTube, and was something that could spread, both by word of mouth and by that time through social media. That you could discover artists through music videos, and because of that reason, it was really important that the visual statement that you made dovetailed with the musical statement that you were making. Um, so it was really important to us that, yeah, they had that look. They had this like joie de vivre that I think a lot of our music tried to tap into. And yeah, and that it was just, yeah, like a representation of how we wanted people to feel when they A, listened to us, or B, came to a show. So in that music video for Juliet, there is, there's a continuous cutting to a scene of people kind of just partying around us, and that was reflected in the fact that we always invited people on stage to just sort of rock out at the end of all of our shows. um that very thing that we did at our shows, we wanted to represent consciously in our music videos. So yeah, we went to some lengths anyways uh to make our videos feel like our shows did.